In the name of God, most gracious and most merciful. What we have today, we are going to discuss the elements of revenge tragedies that we can't find them in Shakespeare's play Hamlet. So for today, first time we are going to give an introduction about William Shakespeare, and then what is the revenge tragedy, or what does it mean by revenge tragedy, and the elements of revenge tragedy, and they are as a murder, appearance of the ghost. The task of the avenging the murder is laid upon the shoulder of a close friend or relative, sympathy, and bloodshed. All this is subject, inshallah, we are going to discuss them for today. Cheers. So let's start with the introduction that we have it here. It's so clear to us that William Shakespeare occupies a position unique in the world literature. He was a poet, actor, and playwright. He wrote about 38 plays and 145 sonnets, and we can say that most of the plays and sonnets are translated in many kinds of language. And most of the writers are believe that Shakespeare got a popularity when he wrote Hamlet. But on the other side, most of the critics also, as Eliot, criticized it, and he said it's a failure, but it became so familiar. And Shakespeare's Hamlet can be studied as a revenge play influenced by Seneca. And by Seneca that we have here, we mean a Roman philosopher of the Silver Age of literature. So the question that may be asked by students here, what does it mean by revenge tragedy? We can say that revenge tragedy flourished in the late Elizabethan and Jacobean period, and sometimes known as the tragedy of blood, in which the main character, looking for the revenge of the murder or relative or friend, and we can mention that the first tragedy that has written during the period of Elizabethan was the Spanish tragedy by Thomas Keats. So, definition of revenge tragedy is a genre of plays that are based on the revenge as the main theme or motive. This is plays are so famous in Shakespeare's time, and also we can say that they depend on the Seneca, an Italian writer, plays. So let's start with the elements of revenge tragedies in Shakespeare's Hamlet. So let's start with the first element of revenge tragedy that we have in Shakespeare's play Hamlet, that it is murder. So first, a revenge tragedy deals with some crime, usually murder. This is true of Hamlet. So Hamlet was a student at Wittenberg University in Germany, and directly received the message that you have to come and to participate yourself with the funeral of your father. So Hamlet, the Prince of Denmark, has to leave his study as his father is dead. Soon it becomes clear that his father, the king, did not die of a snake bite, but was killed by Hamlet's uncle, Claudius. He had killed him by pouring a poison to his ears when he was sleeping in the garden. So secondly, in revenge tragedy, that we can see the appearance of the ghost. First time a ghost in a dark winter night appeared in front of the two watchmen, and they directly told Horatio about the appearance. Horatio is a spectacle, but the ghost sadly appears before the men, and sadly vanished. Horatio acknowledges that the spectre does indeed resemble the king Hamlet, because the ghost wears the armies King Hamlet's wore when he battled against the armies of the Norway. So here Horatio declares that the appearance of the ghost maybe brings a misfortune for Denmark, because for the ancient enemies that was between Denmark and Norway. And they believed that if the ghost did not speak to us, it will never refuse to speak with his beloved son. So Hamlet told Horatio, and Hamlet believed that there is a secret message that the ghost have. So the ghost appeared in front of Hamlet in a pale face, and directly he told him, those who are responsible for my killing was your uncle Claudius and your mother. And also there is a secret message also told Hamlet that you have to get an revenge from your uncle, and you have to leave your mother for heaven. So the ghost told Hamlet to take revenge upon Claudius only. So the third point that we have, but the elements of revenge tragedies that we can't find them in Shakespeare's play Hamlet. The task of the avenging is laid upon the shoulder of a close friend or relative. So by this point that we have means the responsibility is going to come to Hamlet. So this is the truth of Hamlet. The work of the revenge is given to the ghost to relative the son. He pretends to be a mad in order to know the reality. He arranges a play with the story of Lmádة, which resembles the Lmádة story of Hamlet's father. The king Claudius is affected by the Lmádة scene in the play, so Hamlet doubt turns into the confidence here. So here the fourth point that we have it here, sympathy. By the sympathy that we have it here, we mean how the audience are going to feel sympathy. So Hamlet takes upon his uncle though after long delay, because he saw him, he was praying, and he thought that if he's going to kill him directly, Claudius is going to go to paradise. So only for that Hamlet has made, he did not kill Claudius. So the second by that we have, he loses his beloved Ophelia. He lost her because she used as a tool in order to spy against Hamlet by Claudius and her father Polonius. So Hamlet is a tragic hero, and he certainly arouses sympathy in the heart of the readers. And the last point that we have, bloodshed, and so all the stage is full of blood. There are murders of deaths. Gertrude drinks mixed with the poison. In a duel, Lachesis wounds Hamlet with the poisoned sword. Thus, the stage is covered with the dead bodies. So special thanks go to you, and thank you for your attention.